Hey there, and welcome to Sicarius Dracus's Oxygen Not Included Achievement Run, where we are on cycle 1311. And if you haven't had your water today, reach on over and let's grab it. Should always have your water when you're gaming. Alright, we're loading into the game here. Sorry it takes a minute. So we have achieved pretty much most of the relatively easy ones to get. The gas moo is actually quite hard to get, and some people haven't got it. Even though it's like a double achievement, it's just a way of saying, "Hey, I got my carbon-based fuels, or my radiant or Radbolt based fuels." You know, you just go out there, grab one, and come back. So we don't have to feed him while he's in there, but he will continue to age, I believe. So it might be worthwhile to set up a base or set up a space for him, even though we haven't found the vent. It's not on this side, appears, right? It's not on this side. We know we got something over here. It might be we might have the volcano here, or it could be down here. I will not be excited if it is down here. If it is, it could be bad if it's down here. Next, we don't have any sedimentary rock. Oh, well, I'm sure we will. Let's get this engine started. Vroom, vroom. Alright. Breathability, huh? Who has a what? Oh, it's fine. There's like a little teeny tiny bit of it. Plenty of numbers in the number. Yeah, we got plenty. Great, way more than we need. We got these two artifacts back on the pedestal. These are the first two of 10 that we need. And we're on the way back with Bert, Joshua, and Marie. Boop, boop. Let's see if we can watch the storm. Oh, also, we can get rid of these, and now we don't have emergencies for days. Look at how much steel's just sitting up there. Yeah, so this is full, and it should be providing its thing there, but apparently we forgot to make one right there. Or it melted, or something. I'm not entirely certain. Okie dokie. And then let's up our priority. Okay. These are clear. This is getting ready to get handled. We're gonna put a ladder right here. We've refueled here. Let's view the interior. We got water back after we deconstructed this thing. We gotta get this priority. Oh no, that's no, that's not what I meant to do. It doesn't have any, but just gotta get this stuff out of the rocket here, because well, that's the stuff we gotta get out of the rocket. Look at how much oxalite we got. Yeah. Nope. We're gonna get that refilled, and then we're gonna get him back outside. Taking a look over here in the Gilded Asteroid Field, it looks like we don't have enough. We're gonna have to wait for it to refuel. These refuel at 1 to 2% every cycle. So we're out of fullerene. This asteroid is done for now. We do have nat gas and methane. That could be that's like a sour gas one. We do have aluminum ore over here in very small amounts. And then we could go back to our regular asteroid over here. So, plenty of options. Let's take a look at how far we can go. We can go 12 tiles. Which is, let's see. Can we get out to, like, say, this one? Really want to go to that one. And we got food. We got the berry sludge. And we got the oxygen. We're ready to go on this rocket here. Except for that now. What else is waiting? Gold. Why are these not being swept? Like, they are not coming in here and just grabbing these. Errands available. None. See, they don't have any available errands to come get this stuff. Can somebody, like, just move the fullerene over here? We got our food in the fridge back. That's great. We're gonna let them pull this stuff out of here. It might take them a minute. Alright, we'll be back in just a minute with these guys. We have an entombed here somewhere. Oh, okay. We are letting these handle us. Yeah, it really should be obsidian. It should be every other. This is also a place that we could collect rad bolts from and keep and work on rad bolt stuff. Or work on work on temperature stuff. Actually, is what I meant to say. 7 here. This is pretty important. These can remain low here. Boop. This has turned off this, I believe. Huh. No, it enabled it. Are you not full? Okay. Grabber one more time on this. we have some sedimentary rock and a little bit of ore here. Let's cancel that. We got that swept. You're good to go. Get out of here. Some worn Atmos suit. That needs to go all the way home. We're going to leave this sedimentary rock and dirt here. The dirt here is, again, part of our survival strategy. We're not going there. Oh, we didn't get our we didn't get our oxalite filled here. See, I bet that bug happens. Watch. I bet if I re-click this. Oh, that's right. Unreachable storage. Right. We need to let our dupes have some time to work on some of these things. I believe they have a bunch of we're going here, huh? Is this my favorite? Or we could go here. Could go here. We're gonna leave it so they don't just come right back. Nice, thanks. Worn Atmos suit and an Atmos suit. There's two here. Wow, there's both here. On Om Nom Nom, which should be called. Well, you just unequip your suit and let's get out of here. Huzzah! See, because I have to issue these orders to even get them to do it. Otherwise, they've got like 30 other tasks to deal with. I can't get them to, or they're not catching up with their tasks. Thank you. Oh yeah, other Radbolt rocket came right back. Yeah. You guys are free to go. You delivered micrograms. Did you see that? Micrograms. In here, we made some modifications, so we need to undo these modifications. Time to like deconstruct these and get the beds back. I want to keep that. We can empty this. I'm gonna sweep all that stuff. We need to get this picture back in here. Next time, maybe some pixel packs. How about pixel packs? Because oh, we put wall backing. Put our diamond tiles back. Whew. You know, it's difficult sometimes to get all these pieces together and keep a rocket stable, right? They're working on it. They're gonna refill that for me. We're gonna rebuild these. Gotta do this one. Thank you, Pay. think I'm going to leave that fully oxygenated suit here. This one can be swept. There's a reed fiber right here that I think you need 2 to replace it, so sweep. And then they're going to take this one out and study it. Are you picking it up? What are you doing? Also, all of our rockets are here. Why did you not go? Maybe not ready to? Turner, what are you doing, bro? Are we gonna launch this baby? Turner, you're on nom nom nom. Are you a pilot? Oh, what? You're on a... am I on the wrong rocket? Get out of here. We're gonna make Mima do this. Please take this suit back with you. Or not. We're on all again, so we should be ready to go. These are finally ready to go again. So I think let's launch this one. Get out of here. And once somebody comes in and sweeps these 6 things, then we're gonna... What's going on? Why can't they do this? I can't, Aaron. There are 4 suits in here. Someone please. Oh yeah. Sorry, hair. Sorry, we need to take off your suit, buddy. Have a nice nap. This one is back to built. Oh, well, we've got a few things to build, and then we're good here. Not permitted, requires skill. Lyra's on it, she says. Printing pod. Here's some more dirt. We need dirt. Looks like we're running out of stuff to make. It's probably bad. I doubt that mopping will have any effect here. Oh no! What did you do? Oh, sweet wheat is trying to grow. We got some irrigation issues in here. And that basically our irrigation issues are that we are not feeding enough water into here. Oh, also that. Keep feeding water into here. Forget that. We don't need that. This is pretty warm. I think that I'm going to now come in here and we're gonna like build a door tamer here. Right, something like this number here. I'm not gonna fill this in, but then we got then we have this is gonna be a cooling stick for we're gonna make it like we're gonna have a we're gonna have a little tank here. This is just gonna be full of cold water, and the colder the better. Or not the colder. I don't mean colder like the deeper the better. So it should be pretty deep. A big well of water to help chill this water down. Alright, so we're going to build something like that. And then we're going to strap a steam turbine on it. So we need a steam turbine set up. Utilities to get our thermo aqua tuner. We're gonna put our thermo aqua tuner in here. You know the drill with the thermo aqua tuners. This time we really need to use ceramic in this room here to prevent the gas flow to prevent heat exchange here. Right, and then insulated tile. It can just be igneous rock to come back down here. And then we got cobalt or steel for the choice. It's probably going to be cobalt for me. Aluminum is king, but cobalt is sick. So we don't have very many loops of this of our supercoolant. So we're just gonna make it just a standard loop. Two things right here. It's gonna just pull all the heat in here and freeze this place up. And I could use a sensor here to keep this cold. Or we could leave it running full time and try and keep this cold. I think I'm more a fan of having it in here. And we're just going to try and keep this cold. Right? A little bit of power here. We're going to pull this conductive wire out. The stupid bug that makes us have to have this amount of... Or the stupid bug that makes the doors transfer heat if they're not plugged in. And then we're going to strap a steam turbine on top of this, as we do. Oh, you know, this is, now that I see it, I had it right the first time. Like, it was like this. I think I've made this a little too wide. There we go. Could actually maybe even make it smaller, but this is fine enough. And then hopefully this water just all flows in here and it's a complete mess. We really want it to be a complete mess. And we're gonna fill this with super coolant. And then the super coolant is gonna tepidize this. In our automation here, we also want to make sure that like out here the temperature isn't too cold, which probably won't be too much of a problem. Did this take damage? I've never seen one of those take damage. All right. Yellow alerts still. They still haven't swept the stuff. I'm just gonna call that fine. Crew, destination empty space. I know that it's a full rocket. Maybe instead of a full rocket, we get rid of one of these modules. Oh, wait. It's no. We need the cartographic. We're not really ever gonna land. We just are gonna go and look at stuff. Okay, so we can get here. We're gonna find out what's here. Crew. Somebody. And here we have our gas new, and here we have this double helix model that hasn't been moved. Come on, let's get it going. Is there something going on with suits? I think there must be something wrong with suits, because they're not moving at all. Got a lot of waste right here. Double helix ready. Wrist watch at the ready. It really is just like sit this watch here. Really want you to deliver that right here. And also, can somebody do this? Nobody. I don't think anybody can do this. Requires learned skill, and that is artifact analysis. And I don't think we have anybody with artifact analysis anymore. Let's take a look. Uh, data analysis, field research, I don't know, which one is it? Maybe it's a field research one? Hmm. Does anybody have a flair for... Pay seems to have some research. Well, that's Pay's task now. Can Pay do it? Low priority. Pay, not allowed by schedule. When our schedule frees out, maybe she'll do it? Yay! Oh, wow, this watch belonged to Amelia Earhart. So crazy. Can't pick up. Cannot pick up. I mean, is it because of spacesuits? It's gotta be because of spacesuits. No pending deliveries. I don't see any in here. I know that we usually keep a space for them, but I don't see us keeping that space right now. Are there suits to be delivered? And there are a few. No pending deliveries? I mean, guess I gotta make a few, huh? Bristle Blossom. Oh, a super specialized one. Pretty sure they understand this is annoying. That double helix model never got delivered. I was gonna say maybe has it. Researching or decorating. So Lyra. Lyra is definitely stuck untidy. Unreachable. I'm not really certain why. They're really storing that, huh? Oh, I need to fix this. I didn't realize they're sitting in carbon dioxide here. We need to put a vent here. Get that vent done for me, quick. Three yellow alerts. This one. Gas pipe, gas vent. We're gonna try and push the push the oxygen out here. Maybe push it down. We got some dig events here that we've been doing. They are pretty great, helping let our carbon dioxide go down. But we're having problems with keeping our base oxygenated, I think. Yeah, look, this whole floor is having problems with oxygen. The pressure here is pretty good too. Some places it's really bad. This is why we have heat right here, is because there's not oxygen. Over here, we have done a pretty great job chopping this down, and they continue to just chop, chop, chop there. I stopped them from chopping there, and I'm focusing on here because I think that I think that helping the oxygen get around this base is a good idea. They haven't touched this at all, and this is eventually just going to slow down and stop of it because our heat is just going to not be able to keep up with it. 1,000 cycles, right? Thousands of cycles. I was thinking about taking our happy little volcano up here and just doing a quick siphon and then siphon it back down to here and carry it all the way down here and have this. I'm hesitant because of the amount of ceramic. You really need a lot of ceramic. The other thing that we could do here is make our little volcano setup. A build here. It basically would look something like, well, there's abyssalite here. That's great. So we're gonna we would fill this little area up, make a tank for it. It's got to be made out of obsidian or better. And then we make a little channel that is 11 tiles long, and so the magma sits on that one last tile, and then we have a liquid pump, and then the liquid pump will stand outside of the, so it will look like this. Like this. And the magma will be here, and the pump will be here, and then we just use one of our little filters here. If this is not magma, if it's something else, then drop it. And then what we'll be doing is we'll be dropping petroleum, something, maybe naphtha. People like naphtha, but I'll probably be dropping petroleum, and then this is a vacuum in here. So in that way, we'll be able to vacuum this, or we'll be able to drink up the magma, and then do what we want with it. We're gonna store it a bit. Maybe it'll help us make petroleum easier. There's so many uses for it, and then we're just like pull out the heat and really drain down, or really get into this. This can provide us a ton of material, and it's kind of in a bad spot for me. I don't know. It just kind of seems like it's in its own little bad spot, and I really want to use this for this, the rocket tubes, for getting in here, but that's for later. We are still a no-go for this one, huh? Mima, why can't you get in on this? There's Mima. We got our blender. We gotta remove this because this hasn't been looked at. Oh, nice. Ooh, blueprint. Shovel leg. And we need some meat. Like, these guys gotta go. Okie dokie. Good, she's gone. Overhated. Yep, we knew that. Over here, taking a look at this base here. We got happy little bits of damage all over. But the Saturn critter trap is keeping our base filled up. Look at this liquid chlorine just hanging out right here. Too much pressure for it. Our batteries are full, or our battery is full here, and we're not going to let it to go down to 0. We are going to use this as our power source here. And then these are pretty high priority. Worn Atmos suit. Something going on here. That needs to be repaired. You should probably always have a suit. You should have a suit dock. Just build one for them. Over here, we need to cancel this, and we're gonna throw in a wart seed. And also, it looks like we got a new critter trap. There's a new critter trap seed right there. So hopefully they'll put that in there, and then we'll get even more. Mop that. I hate water on my stuff. Where are they? Eaten. We're out of blast shot here on both of these. I don't think, or we only have one unit in general anyway. So let's go back to Plethito and see how many blast shots we got. We only got 2 units here. And 7 ammo suits that are sitting around. Bummer. They just gotta get them working on this blast shot stuff. I don't know if we have enough operators. This, of course, can't make any super coolant. Oh, and another problem that we have here is we need to deliver petroleum. So we should make a little petroleum delivery system right here. Blah, 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 blah. Can't fit anything in here. So it's gonna have to be in here. And then we'll do something like, so this will be where it's at. We're gonna make it 4 big. Should be able to reach it with that. We're gonna put it over here on this side. Alright, so now they can reach that. We need a liquid vent. And we're gonna put that liquid vent right here. And we're going to liquid bridge it off because we want a little bit of this to hang out. I don't know why we would need any any sort of particular tile. And then we're going to use a hydro sensor, and this hydro sensor is going to go right here. You could let it do the overpressure thing, but I've had bad luck with that. We're just going to keep this at a low level, like 200 kilograms or something. Beep. Need that work done right now. Should be easy. Not asking a whole lot. Oh, look. Oh, there's a drip here that we need to pay attention to. So we're gonna make sure that this one doesn't get hit. 200 kilograms if it's below. Send a green signal if it's below 200 kilograms. And we're gonna have it above at the moment so that it doesn't go off. They built that, great. And now let us drink. Oh, of course, let us drink. Thank you. And now they'll be able to buy. Now they'll be able to bottle the petroleum. Pretty easy, like little lock right here, right? Not hard. Still don't know why this doesn't have power. Oh, we disconnected it. It just like leaves so many questions to like, what have I left disconnected? What have I broken? I took these off. These were taking so much. We don't need any of this, as much bleach stone as that. We need oxalite. We need oxalite for years. We need to stop damaging ourselves with hydrogen here. Let's get a little automation wire going. And it's funny because sometimes I feel like I've got to get away. No, what I'm meaning is like sometimes I feel like doing this actually costs more metal over the term of its life than just repairing it. But maybe not. That's 90, and this is about 100. If it's not oxygen, don't put it in here. We got gold. We're doing good on gold. I really think that we're fighting against the tide on this oxygen, though. Idleness. We have 3 idle dupes. And that is because of suits. I don't feel like these back suits are getting enough ventilation here, because there's only this coming in here. How are we getting hydrogen? Oh yeah, that should be like 750, and this should be like 550. Yeah, look how much is up there. There's like 1,000. I don't have any idea why there should be hydrogen floating down there. Oh, I do. Wait, is that why? Does this ever get an oxygen in here and let it go? I don't know. And that's what's getting eaten up by other things? I don't know. Every time I look at it, every time I observe it, see, look, there's one came out that way that was polluted oxygen. Is there any place here that polluted oxygen could possibly get in here? Like, how did that get into my pipes? I don't know. Pipe is blocked. It's not working well for itself here. I'm gonna fix that with a little... Are we letting anything on? Oh, what is going on here? Half this pipe isn't working. Oh. It's gotta be over here. Whoopsie. I'm obviously making something too cold here. I don't know how. I am, and the reason why is because I don't think salt water has -20. I think that it's regular. Maybe I could have sworn. It says -7. And that explains it. That explains that. So I need to keep this above 8 to keep it at 0. Oh, no, that's not right. Because we want... This decreases it by 14. Also, we need to close that out. So, 7 plus 7 is 14. It decreases it by 7, and it's -7. So -8 is fine. Or 8 is fine. 8's our number. Which isn't very deep of a cooling number, right? Like, that's pretty pathetic for cooling numbers. Over here, we've got this build here that is just sitting here. And we're probably not going to build this for some time. We need to, because this is still very, very warm. Also need to get in here and build this, but no real reason why they're not getting on that. I might need to bring in some obsidian here, but once they start getting into this obsidian, it should be easy. I'm gonna fix this by digging this out here. We'll fix this and let this cool down. I asked for obsidian here. I'm not gonna get it. got sandstone in here. But look at all this sleet wheat that's just hanging out in here. Plenty perfect. We could also clean the oxygen. That would probably help, or fill it with fill it with chlorine. They're already in suits. You pipe in chlorine in here, or carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide would be really good. Nice. You're doing what I want, and you're keeping the whole place cool, but providing all the carbon dioxide. I realize why you keep dying, because you really need like 90 to be able to produce an egg. And I'm keeping it nice and cool. Look at that, 13 degrees. That's so chill. It's just like an ice box. I should leave it alone and make it steam, but that's alright. Over here, we kind of built a little bit on this. Still got a bunch of priority stuff going on here. And our biobot over here still is fighting on the slime lung. They're winning. It's crazy. Like, I don't know how they are losing against this. But eventually they'll win, and then we will have zombie spores. Looks like it's balancing. Now it's going down, slowly going down. It'll get there. I'm not worried. Maybe we need to make a little carbon skimmer here and close this off, because I don't think we're pushing the oxygen up as much as we need it to. Printing pod! Some puffed eggs, cool. Got a few cycles on that. Ooh, we got food poisoning going on here. Does some of this have germs? Well, if it has... I don't think it would have germs. I think that they're just eating stuff that they shouldn't be eating. Like, oh man, 6 germs of food poisoning. Little teeny tiny bits of food poisoning here and there. We are out of berry sludge because we are not producing enough sleet wheat in this farm here to make the sludge. Are you? Is it irrigation or body temperature you ate? Here they are opening this up. This apparently doesn't have any power. This whole thing. That's crazy to me. And they're opening this up. Once they open this, it's gonna drop all this carbon dioxide into this pit right here, and this is just gonna eat it all. So that's really looking good. So that's kind of our status update. We're just still doing the same thing. The mirror is probably built back together, hopefully. We don't have any grub fruit preserve or berry preserves, so we're kind of waiting on that to be able to launch back up and go over to Phlegmora, and then we're gonna land. We're gonna bring some dupes in, land, take care of the thing. There's illumination. This little guy right here. Can you go and be a happy pip over here somewhere? Or a happy little blossom right here? Somewhere away from me. Also, release that pip right there so he can eat tree. And slip suit. That way they'll deliver that. Over here, we still haven't had either of these delivered. Kind of low on the tasks right here, you know? It's not a lot of people for tasks. We could bring somebody over, but I don't think that the food resources are stable enough to do so. We got a lot of random digging tasks that they need to be able to do, and they're not doing them. Plant. Oh, you got planted. Great. Nope. Cancel. Nope. Just 5. And awaiting phosphorite. You got that. Boom. They'll get to this at some point. Alright, I'm gonna call it here. That's pretty much a nice little walk around of the colony. We haven't done very much. We haven't done much new. Let's get our friend here who is just hanging out. I know we got some other corpses hanging around too, unfortunately. Down here, I don't know. Someone is over here. This is making like giant amounts of copper for me. But I think we're gonna come in here and try and undo this. This ethanol gas is actually doing natural heat deletion for me. So you see it's doing that, and it goes in, it touches the rust, and then it drips on down here. It's kind of deleting our heat for us to bring this down. We're gonna need actual Atmos suits here. We got some. I mean, we're not without Atmos suits. So they did do what I asked. Crawling around in the chlorine. These are all ready to go. We got no blast shot, and that's really bad here. It's not a good place. I don't feel good at that place. Not enough cobalt for the wire. Ooh, and on that save, I think that, well, we're going to do this one teeny tiny little thing. We got iron now, so we're going to finish that up. Get an insulated tile. Get some insulated tile here so that they can just do its own natural thing. There. Had it handled on an 8. I don't care about all this, like, damaged. It would be really nice to get blast shot going here, but I'm not holding my breath. They're not gonna get it yet. Why breathability? Let's quickly check right here. What's going on here? It is not getting this. Ugh. There we go. There's oxygen in the base. This is a horrible oxygen solution. It will eventually fail you because you will eat through all the polluted oxygen. This is very short term. A longer term thing is a SPOM, but that's going to put a lot of heat into your environment, and maybe that's not great. So, lots of different things. Letting the off-gassing of polluted oxygen is good. Om Nom Nom has a breathability. Are you still wearing your suit, Mima? You are. Alrighty, so there we go. Here's a picture of what's going on in the base. We got a little Louisiana going on right here, and this hasn't even been touched. But to get into it, our small little rocket program going on here.